courtship in the animal community is not relentless. It is merciless. And human beings are no different. Everything comes down to status, sex, and power. And at the very end of the game, it is about sex. We need to understand our species more so that we can understand our courtship rituals that will work for us, so that people like me don't get destroyed by women. And parents like me learn to grow their children differently so that they may also have a chance at love. Without the internet, I would have never been able to learn the things I learned and study the things I did and advance my own consciousness the way that I have, in a way that I feel will be helpful to just about anyone who comes into contact with me. Right now, I'm watching two squirrels play with each other. I don't know what this is. It could be a territorial display. It could be about sex. It could be two males fighting for a female. It could be a lot of different things. Right now, I'm getting a behavior. I don't know what it is. It's looking at me. Does it feel threatened? Is it being aggressive? Is it intimidating me? It looked like it lost an ear here. Does it feel vulnerable? Is it gonna jump on me? My energy is very different for animals. They've never seen a human being like me before. It would have been impossible to. There are very few people in the United States and the world who have a Kundalini blessing that is surrendered to God. Very, very few. And I could be the only one at the time, although I'm reluctant to say this, although I feel it may be true, given what my experience has been and how much of an outlier it has been for me, which is hard to accept even. A lot of the things that we learn about sex, we learn from parents. Now he's hiding from me. And you got a little acorn. And we learn more across, growing up. But if we don't know how to grow up because we were abused so deeply, or there's war, one of the problems with war and something that we're going to want to know more. See, they're going off in two different directions. There's a reason for this. This isn't an accident. One of them has an acorn and the other one doesn't. This means something. I don't know what it means, but animals are extremely sophisticated in their behavior. There's territory going on. There's scent going on. There's other animals going on. This whole ecosystem has a mood to it and a behavior to it. And if we watch these squirrels for, we tag them, we did all sorts of different types of studies about what type of scents they're getting, pheromones, we would make breakthroughs in understanding what they're doing in their behavior. And there might be people who are experts who know this. And there are probably people who are maybe branching out the field. Maybe to some type of biologist, this is a very easy thing to understand. Personally, I have no idea, which is kind of like human beings. In order to understand a human, you have to understand what is going on. You have to, as a kid, you wouldn't really know what a squirrel is unless someone taught you and told you. Oh, he's getting ballsy. Look at this. Oh my God. He's jumping towards me. Never in my life have I had a squirrel jump towards me. And this is what I'm talking about. So my energy is very, very, very different. I'm amazed. I'm almost in tears. I can't explain the beauty of the work that I'm talking about. And I can't tell whether he's being aggressive or not. That feels a little aggressive, you see. Doesn't like being filmed. This thing attacks me. Okay, there you go. I jumped a little bit. But see, if you do your inner work and you speak, I moved a little bit. I'm going to crouch down. If you do your inner work, look how vulnerable he's being with us, and you speak a little bit with animals, you'll afford yourself a different experience. Look at this little guy. Man, some of the things I've seen beggar belief, and this is one of them. He's playing with me. You see, we weren't trying to do anything to him. We're trying to chase him. We're not. It's the same with the cat. We're not trying to do we're just speaking. And this is something they can hear in my voice. He's listening, maybe. You know, they can sense that there's less violence. You know, I'm not going to eat him. I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to do things to him, because a lot of those motions have been worked out in my body. Women will see men so clearly that if men reveal them, like, they'll see men so clearly, much clearer than you ever see yourself. And that's why men hide from women. And the squirrel will see more than women, because women view things on the orientation of sex, which is still based and rooted in fear. And we'll talk about that later. But in essence, squirrels and other animals won't see sex. They don't want sex from human beings, you see? It's really beautiful. You know, these things get into fights. You know, that's probably where it lost its ear. Now it's hungry. Now watch. We're going to throw something at it. He's testing us. You see? It's the same thing with all animals. You take ground, you see? Standing up. So he's testing. We're playing with him a little bit. Same with the cat. We want people to be able to live in a way where they are completely themselves and completely revealed to each other in divine grace of Kundalini. And essentially what we showed Ciel is that we were showing him Eve. He's still working on allowing these energies to live through him and understanding more about what happened to him with her. And he's learning about how women will take things, knowing what they took, or not be able to give things back necessarily if they are given certain things. And women will get a lot of foo-foo for what they get from men, because it will afford them a certain degree of power within themselves. But we're trying to tell you, women, that it is not a good idea to hold on to a lot of these energies.